That would be a professional streaming tip.
It was a $10 donation from Bobo Biolo.
Alright, cool. Oh, alright, you guys only get to see the top fourth of the screen, nothing else. Fit. There we go. I should have submit Pet to Pup. You're correct. I should have gone for the trifecta. Yes. Begin the cat puns. I'm assuming I am good to go on mittens. Strange. So this is what we could have had. We could have had the strange.
You can go whenever you want.
Alright, cool. Alright, so this was, I believe, second, but we're going to be doing mitten because of your generous donations. Alright, whoops, I'm knocking things over. I'm just too excited, guys. Too much hype. Alright. Ready? Yes, this is Fart Cat. But we'll be doing mittens. Alright, we'll start in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. Whoop, whoop, there we go. I can't take being locked up like this. These humans will pay. Alright, the entire point of Catlateral Damage is we are a cat. We're knocking things over. And it doesn't get too much more. Actually, I mean, you know, there's some stuff to it. But, so, each of these objects has a different amount of points that it gives you. And your goal for this level specifically is to get 190 points. So knock over 190 things, basically. But stuff like these plants give you a couple points instead of just one. Each level has like a bonus object that's randomized. So for this one, towels are 3 points when they're usually 1 point. So you kind of, while you're speedrunning, try to prioritize whatever you're getting bonus points for. Books are obviously pretty good because there's just a bunch of them stacked together. There are upgrades you can get in this game, but usually in a speedrun, I tend to avoid them because it takes you a while to get them and it takes a while to get going. So these are all worth a lot more points than usual. So we're going to go out of our way a little bit to knock them over. Alright, so we're pretty close to finishing this level. We're going to knock some plates over. These larger plates are worth more points, but all the plates are just pretty great to knock over in general. This game is actual strats, prioritization, and manipulating RNG, obviously. Both of these games are PC games. Both of them are on Steam. I believe this game was on sale recently. That's probably why I got it. Alright, so each of these weird, deformed-looking pillows is worth 9 points, so we're gonna go knock all these down real quick. So different powers you can get are like SWAT, which lets you knock things over faster and like with more energy. Jumping, which makes you jump higher and is actually worse to get because you end up just jumping over everything you want. It takes forever to land. And then speed, which obviously speed is the best thing. Each of these wall mounts is worth 10 points, so we just like kind of bump our heads into them, give it a little kiss, and just walk away. Because it's so poorly fastened to the wall that it just falls over immediately. Alright, each of these pictures is actually 5 points, so we will go out of our way a little bit to knock them over. So we're just gonna get these real quick. So each of these houses gets more or larger and usually more points you need. Not really more difficult, I guess somewhat more difficult, but usually the first two are decently shorter. There's also random events that happen. The one we just got is a power outage, which like doesn't really change anything except the lights are out and it's harder to see everything, and these plants are making it very difficult to jump up here and get these plates. Alright, cool. Just need a few more points. So you don't need to knock over everything, obviously, since we've been avoiding a lot of things, but kind of have to figure out which ones are the most worthwhile to get. So like all these cups that are next to each other are pretty nice. They're all worth 1 point, but since they're so close to each other, some things are like just really difficult to knock over because they're basically like glued to the ground because of how small they are. Alright, so we just need a few more points. In case I didn't explain it well enough before, the object that gives you more points is right below the point tracker on the left. So it says the little like purple pillows are worth 9 points, And the thing next to that tells you if you knock over a certain amount of an object, it gives you an upgrade. So there's 4 different levels, so we're on the 3rd one already. TVs are at 10 points, so we're just gonna tilt that over a little bit. Just make a mess of everything, the usual. The bamboo plants are 18 points. There's not usually a ton of them, but obviously 18 points is a lot. That's more than, it's almost the same as like 2 TVs, so we'll look out for those. Like I'm playing Dora, it's like, if you see a bamboo plant, say bamboo plant at your TV screen. Get some more books over. Knock the other cat picture over. It's actually like, I believe all these pictures are from backers of the game. And there's like 250, or maybe 260. But like, there's also 5 pictures of dogs and like 1 picture of an iguana. So. Yeah. So we kinda got bad luck. So the amount of points you have to earn for each area is also randomized. So 500 and something is definitely a lot more than usual. We're gonna try to get ourselves wedged into here. You can't fit in here. I don't know why. Mittens is a pretty small cat, but even Mittens cannot do that. So the high value item changed, and actually it's really good for us because books are now 36 points. And from all the books you guys have seen, should make it very obvious that they're having them be worth so many points. It's definitely gonna speed this up a whole bunch. So we're actually gonna go out of our way and knock these down even. Usually wouldn't knock over like single books like that, but all right, we're actually already done. That was incredibly quick. You got a very generous bonus item. So that was one of the events that can happen. Is the high value item can what's it called? Can switch. And usually when it switches, it gives you a ton of points for a small amount of time for something. Alright, so we're on the last level. We have to knock over 620 things, or 620 points worth of things. So this might take a little bit. But the strange seashell artifact things that are on top of some of these dressers are worth 22 points, so we're going to be looking out for those. If I can do this right, I can actually like jump off of, there we go. Jumping off of stuff that are flimsy is a little dicey sometimes. Does the run bless you see the iguana? Yes. Unlike Pet the Pup the Party, where your run is cursed if you see the one cat that's in that game, it is the exact opposite for this game. So we're just gonna knock over all this alcohol because we don't support our owner's choices. Obviously. They're just worth 1 point, but they're all stacked up next to each other. Just knock some stuff. It's worth it to go out of your way for those little pictures, since they do good. Oh, nice, we got the worst one. The moon gravity seems great, because it's like, oh, you can just jump up to wherever you want, and it's really quick. But no, it just makes everything float in the air for really long, and you just take like 5 seconds to land. And you can get bumped by like the smallest things and just get sent into the air, and you just kind of float forever. So yeah, enjoy the floating. I don't know canonically what's happening. Maybe our house has accidentally made it onto the moon. Oh, we need to make sure this TV actually falls. Okay, the TV's doing some very strange things. All right, let's get these pictures of these other cats out of here because we're the only important cat. We don't want our owner to have all these other pictures. Why does the owner have like pictures of other people's cats, but not always pictures of us? Seems a little sketchy. I don't know. Maybe that's why we're knocking over all this stuff in the house, because we're a little bit resentful for them having pictures of everyone but us. I don't know. That might be the deep, amazing lore to this game that I've missed out after doing so many runs of this game. Having a cat on the moon, like they should release a moon-based level. There's actually some bonus levels you can do, but obviously in a speedrun doing extra levels is not exactly the most fast thing. It'd be interesting to do a category where you do bonus levels, but bonus levels aren't, I don't think they're guaranteed to appear, so it would be difficult to enforce. Alright, so these are these fun seashells we're gonna accidentally break them. The incredibly valuable things that are, for some reason, on top of the dresser or bookshelf, whatever. This is kind of the library-ish sort of room, just sort of a study. There's tons of books, which is tons of points. Let's just knock all these over right now while we're doing it. Oh hey, look, a picture of a cat that, again, is not us. Actually, it might be us. I don't know. It kind of looks like us. We'll just pretend it's us. Alright, let's get these books out of the way. Go over here and the seashell thing. We actually should get enough points from this bookshelf to skedaddle out of here. So that's gonna, once I make it into this box over here, that's gonna be time. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed the 10-15 minutes of absolute destruction. If I can ever find the way out of here. No, we'll just be stuck here forever. Let's just bring the cue ball with us. Sure, why not? This is a very confusingly made house. Alright, and that's gonna be time. Thank you guys very much. Please continue to donate, support a good speed friend, and help them out. And be good people, and enjoy the rest of the runners, and enjoy the rest of the marathon, and have a nice day, and make sure to stay hydrated. And yeah, there you go.